No. No, he's not here yet. I don't know where he is. I've been going crazy. Well, his committee met this afternoon, but what time they got out, what time they made their final decision, I have no idea. He hasn't called. Yes, I'm sure he's in. Anyway, Lulu, the signal. I'll call, just let it ring once, and then you come on over. Yeah, same plan. Well, that's because no one is here yet. I realize that. Oh, there he is. There he is. Bye, Lou. Where have you been?
What's all this?
Oh, I don't believe it. This is your surprise tenure party, except no one is here yet. Congratulations, darling. I'm so proud of you. Oh, this is absurd. I told everyone to be here by 8. They knew it was a surprise. Anyway, go fix yourself a drink and I'll make some calls.
Don't bother.
What does that mean?
I'm not employed anymore.
That's impossible.
Not to the committee, it wasn't.
Well,
Who did me in? 4 out of 6.
4?
Jackson, Simmons.
Jeff Simmons?
And then there was Al Robbins and Bobby Shaw.
You know what I think? I think you're making this whole thing up.
I am.
Oh, David. You're terrible.
And in fact, and I'm very proud of this, I am the first candidate in 7 years to win by unanimous decision. Aha!
When did you find out?
3:30?
3:30. And I've been sitting around here like some sort of mad woman. Look at my fingernails. I did that after 3:30.
Well, a person needs to celebrate alone. Have a talk with his soul, that kind of thing.
And your soul never thought to call me? David, I've been agonizing for... Well, what time is it now?
8:45.
For about 6 hours because you didn't have the decency to call me and let me know about our future.
Jackie, the truth is, I did get turned down. Look, nobody showed up. That's good for starters.
Wait a minute. Did you or did you not get tenure?
The reason I didn't call you with the news, the reason the guests didn't come over, the reason I'm feeling the way I am, I was turned down. No job, no tenure, nothing.
Why have they done this? You're a fine teacher.
Ask anybody. Good old, bright, energetic, far out Dave Bliss. The problem is that I interpret literature. I don't write it. You have to do both to be knighted at this university. At any university, sweetheart.
What have you been drinking?
Margaritas.
Heading south, eh?
So, that's what I've been thinking about all afternoon. What to do? I can't stay here.
Can't stay here? What does that mean? Can't stay here. Here? What? Here in this house? Well, I can't just up and leave, you know. I mean, leave the clinic.
Then I'll go, and when you wrap things up, you can meet me.
Meet you? When is that?
When you wrap things up.
I don't want to wrap things up. David, I can't just leave. I have a practice. I have patience. If I leave, I lose my work. I lose a major credential. I can't... Well, I can't do that.
And I can't stay here. If I'm going to resurrect myself, I can't do it in a place that drags me down. I'm a dead man here. The university doesn't want me. Therefore, I don't want the university.
Here's your margarita.
Jackie, my guts were ripped out today. Hopes were dashed, futures are bleak. I can't stay here because it would be humiliating. When I feel humiliated, I cannot work. I need to work. Therefore, I cannot be here. Ontological. Irrefutable.
I don't believe this is happening. David, you said that you were a shoo-in. Why did we buy this house?
Because I wanted to convince the committee I wanted to stay.
Sure. Well, your persuasion stinks.
You know what I haven't done today? I haven't blown up. I haven't kicked something. I want to read something to you. Balance. $1,240.61. That's what I'm worth right now. Plus half the house.
Are we in divorce proceedings? That was quick, wasn't it?
I'm telling you what I'm worth on the dark side. On the other side, my brilliance is intact. The sudden shift of events means that I can test the brilliance in a new way.
In a new place.
That's right.
Where?
What?
Where do you intend to test this new brilliance?
I don't know. But not too far on $1,240.61.
David. David, just because you've had a little setback
Setback?
doesn't mean...
Setback? Is that what you call this? A setback? How would you like to lose a leg and be set back for a while? I have been sent down the tubes, sweetheart. And the only way I can get out of the tubes is to get out of here.
You're being ridiculous.
Oh? And what does that mean?
It means that I refuse to feel sorry for you. You can feel sorry for yourself if you'd like, but I'm not going to compound it.
Hey, come on, come on, come on. Don't give in. We have a little battle shaping up here. Don't want to let down now. All right. Let's see. Where am I gonna go? I was thinking about the mountains. Or how about the desert? I could always go to the desert. Very hot in the desert. I could sweat the misery out of me.
David, stop this, please.
Or how about your clinic? I could check in there, and then you'd not only have me, you'd have a terrific case study in abject depression.
I want you here with me. That's all.
Why? Why, when you could have all of your Jeff Simmons and Bobby Shaws eating out of your mitt? You know, I think that's why they turned me down, knowing that I'd get the hell out of town so that they could stalk the wonders of the fabulous Jackie Bliss.
Probably.
Don't think that those slick academic libidos won't be wolfing around the minute I'm gone.
I would imagine so.
Banging on the door, come courting, pitch and woo. They've already got their poems memorized.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
They undoubtedly practice in front of the bathroom mirror every night while their fat wives are snoring in the next room. You can just picture the scene.
David, shut up.
Who's that?
It's Lulu.
Oh, she won't mesh. Get rid of her.
I can't do that.
Get rid of her.
David, she has your gift.
My gift for what? I lost that in the tenure committee.
We have to answer the door. She knows we're here.
Then, out of thyself, create. Go. Do it.
Hello, hello! Congratulations! Congratulations. Sage, just put it on the floor, darling. Hi, Jackie. Kiss, kiss. Happy this, happy that. This is Sage, everyone. I'd like you to meet Jackie. And this is Professor David Bliss, member of the staff and resident beauty. If only you were free, I'd take you off somewhere.
No offense, Sage. This is a little thing we do.
Where is everybody?
Sick.
Everybody?
Except you and old Sage here.
What do you mean sick?
It's just a terrible shame. Everybody called to apologize. So what we've done is we've rescheduled the party for Monday. It's just bad luck.
Well, then, honey, why didn't you call? I mean, I wouldn't have had to have schlepped this thing over here.
I did call.
Where was I?
On your way over.
I couldn't wait. Oh, I hear a drink calling me.
Lulu, David is just thoroughly bushed with the strain of all this, his examinations, his course load. So why don't you and Serge...
Sage.
Sorry, Sage. Why don't you come over tomorrow for brunch? Better yet, Monday. Come Monday for the party.
No chance, honey. Not after schlepping this thing all the way across campus. Jackie, it's Friday night, darling. We had to turn down, how many was it, Sage? At least 25 invitations?
Oh, at least.
So, you can understand our reluctance at being thrown out to the street at 9 o'clock. Bourbon on the rocks.
Sure. Sage?
Sage doesn't drink. Can you imagine?
Anything?
Club soda'd be fine, thank you.
So polite. Ah, Jackie, I'll give you a hand with that.
So, Sage, what do you do for a living?
Make him guess. Oh, more bourbon, honey.
This and that.
Why don't you give me this first, then you can give me that.
I go to school.
Here?
And there.
You a wise ass?
David?
Sorry, Sage. Well, since we know where here is, where's there?
I take private lessons.
In what?
Art.
Art, huh? You don't make crosses by any chance, do you? I'm supposed to drag one down University Way tomorrow morning.
I could make you a cross if that's what you want.
Yeah. All wood, about 6 by 3. I could go down to the hardware store and get you the hammer and nails. Well, it's really interesting talking to you, Sage.
Isn't he fascinating? You'll never believe where I found him.
In heat.
Didn't I tell you, Sage? What a mind this man has, like a silver bullet. I found him in my very own class.
He's one of your students? That's fabulous.
Isn't it? You gonna leave all this up till Monday?
What?
All the decorations. It's a lovely job, Jackie the Banner. Lovely. And the food. Oh, you're hungry, aren't you, Sage?
I am.
Well, then don't be bashful. You don't mind if he breaks up the display?
No, not at all.
Be neat, dear. Oh, why so glum?
I'm ecstatic, Lulu. I just have a funny way of showing
You
it.
certainly do. And you don't look so hot either.
I have the same problem as David.
Tell me about it. I love melodrama.
No melodrama, Lulu. It's just that I'm going on sabbatical and Jackie won't be able to come with me.
So you'll be breathing down each other's necks for the rest of your lives. Why push it?
David's thinking of going to the desert.
Are you serious? The Sahara? Go to the Sahara. It's the only one worth going to. Wouldn't you love to tell everyone I'm meeting David in the Sahara? I'll tell everyone I'm going to meet you there, whether you go or not. And you're going to continue excavating the psyche?
Yes. Yes, I'll be staying here.
Excuse me, Lulu, but we're gonna go in the bedroom for a few minutes. Make yourself comfortable.
Bye. Sage, come over here. Stop eating and play the piano. Play something heavy, Sage.
She's driving me crazy.
I'll let her in. It's your turn. You throw her out.
What's the matter with you?
You really are going away, aren't you?
Yes?
That's what's the matter with me.
I come first, then you, then the rest of the world. Isn't that what you tell your patients? I can't stay here, Jackie, and I don't want to try to get used to staying here. But I would like to talk to you without having to whisper in the bedroom.
I want to say something to you. No interruptions, all right? The tenure committee turned you down because they didn't want you. Why didn't they want you? Because there was something about you they didn't like. Which means that if you had really wanted the job, you would have taken care of that problem. You chose not to take care of it. Therefore, you didn't really want the job.
Thank you, Descartes.
Do you understand what I just said?
I was telling them no all along.
That's right.
Boy, I sure must have confused the hell out of them by buying the house, telling them that I wanted the job. Sure confused the hell out of me. Shows you the lengths to which people will go not to get what they don't want, doesn't it? The point is that I didn't get the job, so let's not talk about it anymore.
As long as you understand, you didn't really want the job.
I didn't want it. These are tears of joy, Jackie. Pain. Take a look. 1, 2, that's pain. I'm gonna go to bed. But first, I'm gonna get rid of them. Jackie?
Handsome. Oh, you opened it.
Where's Jackie?
She's over at my place taking a nap.
Why?
She'll be back in a little while. We took a walk. Oh, it's beautiful outside. The birds are beautiful. Do you ever listen to the birds late at night?
No.
You want some coffee?
Sure.
Got it.
You made it?
Lulu and I did.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Is there a story behind it?
The story?
Yeah, you know, some sort of mythic importance, spiritual symbolism, that sort of thing. Meaning.
Yes.
Care to rattle off some of it for me?
Well, the double spiral is symbolic of the latent and the potential. Death as a state in which life forces are transformed and perfected. Eternity, the two halves of the egg of the world, the yin-yang. A circular form also signifies eternity. And then there's the primordial hermaphrodite separated into two halves. And, well, of course, the symbol of inversion.
Of course.
The whole thing's made out of copper tubing, except the base. That's genuine plywood.
I see.
Time of construction was 2 weeks and 1 day.
That's...
2 weeks conceptualizing and 1 day constructing.
Isn't it fabulous?
Lovely gift.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. So what did Jackie say?
About what?
The situation.
You didn't get tenure, that's one.
That's right.
You don't want to stay here and face your judges.
That's two.
You want to escape.
Is that the way she put it? Escape?
It's my word.
Excuse me, Lulu, but this is really none of your business.
Oh, I think it is. I happen to care a great deal about you both.
Which gives you the license to butt in? Sorry.
You know, David, when Sage and I were thinking about what gift we wanted to give you and Jackie, and it's Jackie's as much as it is yours, we chose the double spiral because it seemed to fit perfectly the relationship you two have together. The two halves of the egg.
The world according to Sage. Yeah, I just got that little tidbit.
And the odd thing is that now, especially now when your world is on the verge of breaking up, it's even more important to hang in there.
Right. Death is a sort of... What was it, Sage?
Death as a state in which life forces are elevated and transformed.
I just had a little death. No job. And now I'm supposed to say, so what? Life goes on?
Won't it?
Sure. In the crummiest way possible. That's not living, Lulu. That's surviving.
What are you, some prima donna? Or better yet, you want to play martyr? Fine. Be my guest. Carry your cross down University Way. I'll throw rocks at you. How about you, Sage?
Sorry, I'll be watching the ball game.
Hey, you know, I don't have to take this garbage.
That's right. That's right. What I'm wondering is why you keep heaping so much of it on yourself.
Get out of here. You hear me? Out!
David! Please let go of him. We'll leave. You know I love you, and I care about you both. I wouldn't be saying these things if I didn't. You and Jackie are both turning this into something far greater than it is. You're supposed to be there for each other at times like these. Isn't that what the book says?
This is not something I can suddenly snap out of.
Why not? You suddenly snapped into it. Goodbye, David.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Sage just gave me the big readout on its significance. And then Lulu just gave me the 3rd degree.
What about?
Oh, hanging in there. Going with what you got. Loving the one you're with. All that stuff.
And?
And all things considered, between going and staying, I want to stay. At least until my commitment's finished. And then?
And then I'll leave with you.
What about the clinic? Your patients?
There are other clinics, just like there are other universities.
Come here. All that embarrassment I'm worried about. Having to face everybody.
I know. It won't be easy.
At first. But let them be embarrassed. They'll have enough for all of us.
Oh, more than enough.
life forces transformed.
What?
The world, according to Sage.
Insight is a production of the Paulist Fathers, a group of Catholic priests who seek to share the good news of God's love with all their brothers and sisters in the human family.